Hey everyone, this is GWR. Today we are going to be talking about goofs in Thomas and Friends. Throughout the TV show's history, hundreds of mistakes have been spotted by fans. Many people like to refer to these mistakes as goofs. Now I myself have made 3 goof videos. In these videos I show you every single goof that you probably never noticed. It's amazing how many mistakes are in one single episode. So amazing that I have decided, starting from season 1, I am going to go through every single Thomas the Tank Engine episode, exposing all of the goofs for everyone to see. That's right guys, we're not going to leave a single stone unturned. So many of you guys have commented that you love these goof videos and you'd like to see more, so I'm going to try out a new series here where I go through the episode and I point out all of the goofs. Now I've actually already done the first episode, Thomas and Gordon, so without further ado, let's dive into episode 2, Edward and Gordon. Okay, right off the bat, here's our first goof, a camera in the corner of the screen. Next, the narrator says that Edward is the smallest engine in the shed.
They were all bigger than Edward and boasted about it.
Now this is obviously not true. Thomas is present at the shed, therefore he is the smallest engine,
said Gordon.
Next, Ringo Starr actually smacks his lips before he says, "So they lit his fire." Listen carefully.
So they lit his fire.
Let's hear that again.
So they lit his fire. So they lit his fire.
Next, this is a goof that I actually noticed when I was a little kid. When Edward approaches the turntable, his front end jerks up into the air, and once Edward makes it to the other side of the turntable, it jolts back to its original position. Kind of hard to notice. During Edward's morning train of coaches, the brake coach is backwards.
I'm going out again tomorrow.
Next, we can see steam venting from an empty siding in the background, and at the bottom of the screen, the tracks end. The next morning, when Edward puffs out of the shed, the shadow from the camera stand can be seen.
It was fun playing.
Edward's cab roof has been raised.
Trucks.
As the episode progresses, Edward is told that Gordon is stuck on a hill, so he decides to go help him. This is where the next goof happens. When Edward buffers up behind Gordon, the sound comes earlier than it should. Also, get a look at this brake van. Notice that it has a gray roof. In the very next scene, the brake van now has a white roof. Next, when the engines go over the hill, the ground slightly sinks. This happens for Edward as well. So after Gordon thunders off into the distance, Edward pulls off to his siding, and get a load of this. Edward is wearing James's sad face. Don't believe me? Here's what Edward's sad face really looks like. And here's James' sad face. It's pretty obvious that they put the wrong face on the model. Now I don't think anybody could notice this next goof. Ready? Did you miss it? If you look at his shoulder, you can see a little white blotch. Edward's eyes are a little wonky in this scene.
Then you will be the smartest engine in the shed.
Okay guys, so those were all the goofs that I noticed in the episode. Now if you saw some goofs in the episode that I didn't point out, leave a comment below and let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more goof videos in the future. Thanks for watching.